3 episodes? Forget that. Lucky is only 2 episodes in, and it's already proving that nobody is who they claim to be. Every conversation hides a lie, every alliance comes with a price, and every escape somehow leads to an even bigger trap. Episode 2 doesn't answer the massive questions left hanging after the explosive premiere. Instead, it doubles down on the mystery, revealing just enough to make everything even more dangerous. As Lucky fights to stay alive in the middle of the desert, the people hunting her are closing in from every direction. The FBI is building its case, old enemies are making their move, and the one person everyone is searching for, Cary, remains completely missing. By the time this episode ends, Lucky doesn't just survive another day. She proves that she may be the smartest person in the room, even when everyone believes they've already cornered her. The episode opens by taking us back before everything went wrong. Lucky and Cary couldn't look more different from the desperate fugitives we've been following. They're laughing together, singing David Bowie's Modern Love while speeding down a dark highway without a care in the world. They share the kind of chemistry that makes it obvious why Lucky trusted him so completely. Their carefree drive ends at a storage unit where they steal the millions of dollars that have now turned Lucky's life into a nightmare. The flashback serves as a painful reminder that there was once genuine love and trust between them. Now Cary has disappeared without a trace. The money is gone, and Lucky has no idea whether the man she loved betrayed her or became another victim himself. Back in the present, reality couldn't be harsher. Lucky is exhausted, dehydrated, covered in blood, and barely able to keep moving through the endless desert. At the same time, her father John receives an unexpected prison visitor. Priscilla has recently been released from prison, and it's immediately obvious these two share years of complicated history. Their conversation is full of careful words and hidden meanings, especially when Lucky's name comes up. Priscilla warns John that his daughter is heading toward disaster, but there's no warmth between them anymore. Whatever relationship they once shared has long been buried beneath betrayal and resentment. Lucky's luck changes when she comes across a lonely desert home, just as 2 young girls are threatened by a rattlesnake. She kills the snake before it can strike, but instead of gratitude, she's greeted by the girl's grandmother, Lita, pointing a shotgun directly at her. Thinking quickly, Lucky invents a story about surviving a terrible car accident after being thrown from the vehicle by her abusive husband. The lie is convincing enough for Lita to lower her guard and invite her inside. Lucky introduces herself as Rachel, allowing her wounds to be treated while quietly earning the trust of the family. Her story is mostly fiction, but she cleverly mixes in pieces of truth, making every lie sound believable. Before long, she's sharing dinner with the family, laughing with the children, and almost convincing herself she belongs there. Elsewhere, the investigation begins to tighten. FBI agent Rand arrives at the burned-out crime scene and immediately believes Lucky either caused the bloodbath or witnessed it. She also questions why Lucky returned to a criminal life after supposedly walking away from it years earlier. Rand's superiors warn her not to let her obsession with Priscilla cloud the investigation, but Rand refuses to abandon her theory. She believes John secretly contacted Lucky to move his hidden fortune, and she's convinced Wayne Whitaker is somehow tied to the entire operation. Every clue seems disconnected, yet Rand is determined they're all pieces of the same puzzle.
Lucky!
Welcome to the Film Analyst. Priscilla launches her own search for Cary, forcing answers out of a rental car company until she discovers his abandoned vehicle sitting in a Long Beach mall parking lot. Inside the car, she finds nothing except a napkin with an address written on it. She follows the lead immediately, only to find a man claiming he's never heard of Cary. Priscilla doesn't believe a word. She pulls a gun and even shoots him in the foot, but he never changes his story. Frustrated, she turns her attention to Wayne Whitaker, asking for more time to recover the missing money. Their tense confrontation briefly appears to become intimate before Whitaker suddenly grabs her by the throat, reminding her exactly who holds the power. It isn't affection, it's a warning. Back at Lita's house, Lucky's temporary refuge begins to collapse when Rand unexpectedly knocks on the front door. Thinking fast once again, Lucky convinces Lita that the FBI agent works with her supposedly abusive police officer husband. Lita hides Lucky in a bedroom with the girls while Rand questions every detail inside the house. A simple observation nearly exposes everything when Rand notices 4 dinner plates drying in the kitchen despite only 3 people supposedly living there. As the questions become harder to answer, Lita slowly realizes the stranger she welcomed into her home has been lying from the beginning. Rand finally reveals that Lucky is considered dangerous, instantly destroying the trust Lucky spent hours building. Knowing she's out of time, Lucky quietly says goodbye to the girls before making one final escape. She steals cash from Lita's purse, slips through a bedroom window, steals the family's truck after secretly pocketing the keys earlier, and even slashes Rand's tires with the knife she stole before driving away. It's another lesson straight from her father's playbook. Stay calm, think ahead, and always be one move ahead of the people chasing you. But freedom lasts only minutes. Stopping at a gas station with an almost empty fuel tank, Lucky unknowingly crosses paths with Dutch, who immediately recognizes her after hearing a police alert. He corners her at gunpoint while police race toward the scene. Once again, Lucky turns the environment into a weapon, spilling gasoline before tossing down her lighter and setting Dutch's boots on fire. As chaos erupts around them, she disappears into the confusion, hiding beneath a tarp in the back of Dutch's own truck. By the end of episode 2, Lucky has escaped once again, but every victory comes at a cost. The walls are closing in, the lies are becoming harder to maintain, and the mystery surrounding Cary and the missing fortune only grows deeper. Thanks for watching.